Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about a movie that I've been anticipating for a very long time. This is Deadpool. Ever since seeing the first trailer to hit YouTube, the animated version of a scene that was kept for this movie, I've just been waiting and longing for this movie. I'm a big fan of the Deadpool comic books and was very excited to see Ryan Reynolds coming back as Deadpool. The only thing I was worried about is Fox seemed to keep retelling the same stories with their characters. We had this with X-Men. Obviously, we have the original X-Men movies, X-Men 1 to X-Men 3, including the two Wolverine movies. Then they were rewritten for the Days of Future Past, going back, totally messing up the X-Men storyline. Then we had the same with the Fantastic Four. We had the first two movies by Fox that weren't great, that weren't fantastic in any way, shape or form. So they decided to do it again in 2015 that was an even bigger flop. So yeah, I was sort of a bit worried for the Deadpool movie, seeing as we'd seen Deadpool in the X-Men Wolverine Origins. So we see Ryan Reynolds returning as the role of Deadpool. He played Deadpool in the poor adaptation of the character in X-Men Origins Wolverine. This time, he's putting a lot of his own money on the line. He's helped producing this movie. He wants to play Deadpool, and you can see it from him playing the role. He's a lot of passion for the character, and it seems like he's done a hell of a lot of research from the comic books for the character, because he is just perfect in this role. So, for people that don't know about Deadpool, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So, Deadpool is very different to any Marvel superhero out there. They call him the merc with a mouth. Yeah, he's a mutant. He's an ex-mercenary. He started off life in the American military and was given a dishonourable discharge. You don't find out what for. Then he turns to life as a mercenary. He's soon diagnosed with terminal cancer in virtually every part of his body. He's then approached by a strange man handing him a card, offering to cure him of his cancer and give him godlike abilities, making him a superhero. Wade Wilson takes this man up on his offer as he wants to live the rest of his life with his beautiful girlfriend Vanessa. So Wade escapes and then becomes Deadpool, with his mutated cells able to heal him as quick as he's injured. He is like a even badder Wolverine without the adamantium claws. So Deadpool goes on a one-man mission to find the man that turned him into Deadpool, killing anyone that gets in his way, and crossing paths with the X-Men. We see two X-Men in this movie. We see Colossus, who is actually got a Russian accent for once, unlike the American accent in the original X-Men movies. It's very well portrayed. Colossus, who's actually an important part and an integral part of this storyline. We also see a new X-Man who we haven't come across yet. This is Negasonic Teenage Warhead. I don't know much about this character. I was never a big fan of the X-Men comics, but it seems like she's got some very exciting powers. So on to the good bits about Deadpool. It's for the fans. Anyone that's read the Deadpool comics and likes the Deadpool character will really enjoy this movie. You see Deadpool character break down the fourth wall on many occasions, talking straight to the camera, talking direct to the viewer, knowing that he's in a movie. This has never been done in any of the other Marvel movies. It's Deadpool done this in the comics and brings a new dimension to the movies. There's lots of little comical jokes about the Fox universe, with a couple of names slipped in there like Stewart and McAvoy. He seems to be the only one that realises he's in a movie. The character itself is played superbly by Ryan Reynolds. As I said before, he's got this down to a T. He's done a lot of research, read a lot about the character, and must be a fan of the character to put in this performance. It's full of action, full of blood and gore. It's a 15 certificate, which I'm very glad of. I'm glad that they didn't dumb down Deadpool and make him for kids. He is an adult comic book character. The bad points. Okay, there's only a couple of bad points, and I am being really picky here. The only picky bad points for me are the villains. We've got two villains. We see Ajax and we see Angel Dust. Angel Dust played superbly by Gina Carano. I'm a big fan of hers after seeing In the Blood, and she was fantastic as Angel Dust. I would definitely not pick a fight with her. But I said the only bad point is I don't think they were strong enough villains for this. There wasn't a big villain. You know, X-Men have their Magneto, Fantastic Four have their Doctor Doom. There was no big villain here for Deadpool. That's probably my only nitpick at the film. Apart from that, I thought it was fantastically written, some great comedy, some great action, something for comic book fans that love Deadpool and love the character, and I think something for people that have never seen the character before and just want to sit back, have a laugh, and watch the violence and gore unfold in front of them. I said it's not your normal superhero movie. Even the opening scenes to this movie are fantastic. Just the credit scenes that roll, just everything. You like to put little jokes in everywhere, and just read the credit rolls as they come up at the start with the music. And that's another thing. Even the music was great. The music works so well with this movie. As all Marvel fans know, and if you're not a Marvel fan, you need to stay to after the credits. This is after all the credits have rolled. So you've got to wait a good 2-3 minutes to after seeing all them stupid names of people you don't really care about till it gets past the songs in the movies. And yes, there is a little teaser at Deadpool 2. So make sure you stay for that. I'm going to give Deadpool a full 10 out of 10 for me. This is going to be one of my top ever comic book movies. I've already pre-ordered it. You need to go see this. And if you don't see it in the cinema, you need to own this movie. I'd like to say well done to Ryan Reynolds for breaking his comic book curse. We all wanted to see him do it, especially after the Deadpool in X-Men Origins, Wolverine Origins, and his terrible movie, Green Lantern. It wasn't his fault, Green Lantern, it was just a terrible movie. It's good to see Ryan Reynolds breaking his curse in the comic book role and delivering a fantastic performance that all fans are going to love. And remember to check out QWERTY.com for limited edition film and TV t-shirt designs, so you can look as good as me in some of their fantastic designs. Thanks for watching.